Howard, my power is the ability to pretend like I give a damn about your piddly ass problems. And that's 24/7, buddy. Sheldon, and I appreciate the pretense. Penny, so, what do you say, Sheldon? Are we your X-Men? Sheldon, no. The X-Men were named for the X in Charles Xavier. Since I am Sheldon Cooper, you will be my C-Men. Howard, oh, that's not a good name. Asterisk. Scene, the apartment. Raj is lighting candles. Indian music is playing. Raj, okay, Sheldon. I'm going to be leading you through a series of meditation exercises. These methods come from the ancient gurus of India and have helped me overcome my own fears. Sheldon, and yet, you can't speak to women. Raj, true, but thanks to meditation, I am able to stay in the same room with them without urinating. Now, close your eyes. Sheldon, okay, but don't punch me. Raj, what? Sheldon, when I was little, my sister would say to me, close your eyes, you'll get a surprise, and then she'd punch me. Raj, I'm not going to punch you. Sheldon, that's what my sister used to say. Raj, do you want to do this or not? Sheldon, I'm sorry. Proceed. Raj, all right. Imagine yourself in the one place you feel most at home. Where is that? Sheldon, Sim City. More specifically, the Sim City I designed, Sheldonopolis. Raj, okay, you're in Sheldonopolis. Sheldon, where exactly? Sheldon Square. Sheldon Towers. Sheldon Stadium, home of the Fighting Sheldons. Raj, whatever you like. Sheldon, I thought this was supposed to be a guided meditation. Raj, fine. You're in Sheldon Square. Sheldon, really? This time of year? It's a bit nippy. Raj, then, put on a sweater. Sheldon, suppose I could run downtown and pick up something at Shell Mart. Raj, yeah, whatever. Just go buy a sweater. Sheldon, you know, the nice thing about Shell Mart is I own it, so I get a 15% discount. Raj, you own the damn thing. Just take a freaking sweater. Sheldon, look, I didn't turn a profit last quarter by taking product off the shelves willy-nilly. Raj, all right. You've paid for a sweater, and you're in Sheldon Square. Sheldon, hang on. It's a cardigan. I have to button it. Oh, no. Raj, what now? Sheldon, a Godzilla-like monster is approaching the city. I have to get my people to safety. People of Sheldonopolis, this is your mayor. Follow me. If the children can't run, leave them behind. Oh, the simulated horror. Sound of door slamming, Raj. Just as I suspected. Meditation is nothing but hokum. Scene, a clothing store. Sheldon, I question your premise. How is a new suit going to prevent me from passing out in front of a ballroom full of people? Penny, it'll give you confidence. You know, sometimes when I'm feeling all stressed out about something, I go out and buy a cute top or a fun skirt and I have a whole new outlook on life. Sheldon, don't you eventually realize you're just the same stressed out person in a cute top or a fun skirt? Penny, yeah, that's when I buy shoes. Now, let's see what we've got. Ooh, this is nice. Sheldon, it's only one color. Penny, yeah, so. Sheldon, that's a lot of money for only one color. Penny, fine. Why don't you pick out what you like? Sheldon, him. Cut to Sheldon exiting changing room in a loud check suit. This is pretty sharp. Penny, no, you're wrong. Sheldon, now in a sparkly green suit with rhinestones. This is great. I had a suit like this when I was 6. Cut to Sheldon exiting in a white dinner suit with tails. Okay, I think we have a winner. Penny, where the hell do you find that? Sheldon, in the prom department. Penny, it's ridiculous. Sheldon, says the former member of the Corn Queen's Court. Penny, please just try this one on. Sheldon, okay. But anything I put on now is only going to suffer in comparison. Goes into changing room. Comes out in black suit looking terrific. This is absurd. I look like a clown. Asterisk. Scene, the apartment. Leonard, so, Sheldon, how you doing? Sheldon, that's how you start a psychotherapy session. How am I doing? I was promised a riverboat journey into the jungles of my subconscious. Instead, I get the same question I hear from the lady who slices my bologna at Ralph's. Leonard, I'm sorry, I'll start again. Sheldon, would it be helpful to you if I told you about my dreams? Leonard, I don't know, maybe. Sheldon, I recently had a dream that I was a giant. But everything around me was to scale, so it all looked normal. Leonard, how did you know you were a giant if everything was to scale? Sheldon, I was wearing size 1,000,000 pants. Leonard, why don't we just talk? Sheldon, the talking cure. Classical Freudian, good choice. If it will help speed things along, my answers to the standard Rorschach ink blot test are A bat, B, a bat, C, a bat, and D, my father killing my mother with a hypodermic needle. Leonard, why don't I just start? Sometimes people have trouble accepting accolades if, on a subconscious level, they don't feel they deserve them. Do you think maybe that's what's happening here? Sheldon, really, Leonard? You're just going to try to recycle Adler's doctrine of the inferiority complex. I could probably get that from the woman at Ralph's. And she'd let me taste some pieces of cheese for free. Leonard, but it could be part of your problem. Let me give you an example. When I was 8, I won a ribbon at the science fair for my project, Do Lima Beans Grow Better to Classical Music? But my mother pointed out that it was just a rehash of my brother's earlier, Do Lima Beans Grow Worse to Rock and Roll? I felt so guilty, I gave the ribbon back. Sheldon, and how did that make you feel? Leonard, terrible. I worked really hard on that project. I stayed up all night singing the clown's aria from Pagliacci to a lima bean sprout. Sheldon, go on. Leonard, it wasn't my fault. I had never seen my brother's project. And my mother could have told me before instead of at the ceremony in front of everyone. Sheldon, so, I hear you saying you're angry with your mother. Leonard, damn right. I'm angry with my mother. For God's sake, I was 8 years old. She humiliated me. That's when the bedwetting started again. Sheldon, thank you, Leonard. Leonard, for what? Sheldon, if someone as damaged as you can find his way to crawl out of bed each morning, I think I can face a simple award ceremony. Leonard, wait, that's it. I thought we had a whole hour. Asterisk. Scene, the award ceremony.